this book is, it's going to be different than other books because it's going to help build a tribe of each and every one of us, but also hold ourselves accountable. And the question that my dad asked, what is an example? Well, the example that I would possibly give is that, hey, I'm a young black male in America, an entrepreneur. Nothing was handed to me, I had to fight for it. Here's my story about it. Well, my parents had some losses. What are those losses? I'm gonna share a little bit. My parents are aging, so I have to, and my children are aging, so I had to make decisions. Everyone has a relation with parents that are aging, right? Children that are growing, right? We're stuck in this little middle passage right here as the young adults, right? So I'm gonna just very, very crystal clear have to get into that moment of there's a lot of changes that's happening in life, stuff that we weren't trained to do. Here's how I overcame. Here's how I kept my mindset from going crazy. You know what I mean? Hey, here are some activities that I've done that help me to not go insane. With all of the transitions that go on, if we don't have a therapist, we don't have self-care avenues, or we don't have good friendships and relationships, there's no way that we could live. And I'm a testament that working on my relationships, working on reading mindset stuff has helped me going to the beach, simple stuff, free stuff. I'm gonna give a lot of those ideas because this is my real life. So just share your real life.
So I think that's something that you would then put under purpose, right? So when you share about your parents and your children,
right? So all
so
of
under
that
purpose,
there.
that would be your purpose and how you pull that through everything that you're doing.
And that's 100% right. And then all of the chaos that comes with all of it, right? How do you maneuver all of that and still be an entrepreneur and still function in the marketplace? How do you smile when you really want to cry or kick someone in the teeth?
And that's your segue to resilience. But that's your segue to resilience.
Yes.
For example.
Yeah.
Right.
So just be as raw as possible because the more open it is the more real it really becomes. So hopefully that's an example. Do you agree that there were some examples?
Yeah, I think that was a really good example. What I got out of it was basically when you're writing your 5 paragraphs, you want to think about how each of these words impacted or helped shape me to be the person I am today. Through my life experiences, through whatever, how deep I want to go, how much I want to share. And I hear what you're saying, let's not be superficial about it.
No,
let's
exactly.
Be raw so that,
right.
Because, people can write self-help books all over.
Oh, they've been doing it for centuries. They've been doing it.
Yeah, but you're only scratching at the surface.
That's right.
I think what you're saying is go below the surface. I mean, and because when people are gonna read this, they're like, yeah, I've heard that before. But what is your personal experience in this area? Why do I care?
Yeah.
And you're saying like maybe you care because maybe you're going through this. Okay, because what I went through, what I experienced, I'm sure it's not isolated to what other people out there may be feeling.
100%.
How do I approach it? What did I learn from it? Maybe I did overcome it. Maybe I didn't learn anything from it.
Right.
But now I'm here to share, because now I know, sometimes we do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome until we step off with the merry-go-round and we think and we start to think about what is it I'm doing and why am I doing what I'm doing and assess and reanalyze and this is the kind of stuff we can share. So I get it.
Yeah.
And this book can give them that courage to step off the merry-go-round, right?
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, hey, like, I mean, is this something I can do? I'll say the books, the self-help books, or those, videos and things that resonate with me most are situations that I can see myself in. Because a lot of times you get these self-help books and these things, and people are like, well, I had $5,000 and I had to figure out how I could invest it. It's like, okay, well, is that going to help somebody who's currently right now working at McDonald's? Working paycheck to paycheck.
Let me say how crazy.
They have a much different entry point. So I can't see, I don't see myself in you,
I mean, this is how crazy, this is how low. Oh yeah,
Right.
oh yeah. There's a whole gap in that story, right? But how deep? I say go very deep. Go very deep, because this will not only set up, and I'm speaking to myself when I'm saying this will set us to the point where I don't have to put on when I go to any event. When they invite me to speak and they're paying me thousands of dollars, I'm not gonna put on anything. They're gonna be like, that's Nathaniel, right? No matter what, they know I'm gonna come up there and I'm gonna talk the way I talk. I'm gonna sit down on this chair. I'm gonna say, what you got going on, Even though I'm an expert, a leader in my field, right? I'm still gonna be that person that they remember, that they connected with, that has went through all of these things, to be who I am today. I'm still gonna be able to talk to them regular. I'm still, not humble as they say, but I'm a down-to-earth person, period. No matter what I'm doing, So be as deep as you can, go all the way. And I promise you, this will be one of the most successful books you've ever been in.
I think it's also going to be cathartic for us,
Period.
right? I mean, writing it in itself is going to be,
100.
very much a spiritual experience for each of us. Having to go to that place and, relive those moments, or, think about those moments of uncertainty and frustration and anxiety.
We could actually have a writing session over at my house. We'll get some food. We'll do the whole thing.
Oh, I like
Like how the artists used to do when they used to lock each other up in one house and just produce music.
We'll wait till you come back, Miss Terry.
Yeah, I'm down. Right?
You better.
And then we're gonna hit some content. We're gonna get some content pieces. I mean, because this is really what Epic Mastermind really is about. Is getting deeper into the mind. Yeah.
And have everybody wear their t-shirts so we can take a.
Yeah, I love that.
I like that.
Yeah, I was looking at that t-shirt. I'm still mourning to this day, but.
Yeah?
I'm like, all right. Well, I mean, I haven't been with the group in a while. It's like 200 groups.
And we're gonna change that. We're gonna get way laser focused. We're gonna change that. You know what I mean? And again, even when talking about Epic Mastermind Group, it's what we wanted to start and what we desire is really that real collective brain that launches not only our dreams into reality, but also anybody that even touches us. You know what I mean? Like you come you're like, oh man, this is an epic experience. So I feel like we can recreate that by doing the book together, do some writing sessions, and we'll knock that sucker out on a weekend. I already know it. Maybe I have to hire
It's
somebody.
honestly one page.
I'll hire somebody with a sound bath. We'll do.
Oh.
Hey man, I'm ready to
Get
do
some
it.
sound bowls going. Let's do it.
I'm ready to do it.
I love a sound bath.
So.
I think that's awesome.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think what, we need to have a brainstorming session for the title of the book. As you were talking, Nathaniel, something that came to my mind, and I'm not saying it should be this, because I think everybody needs to contribute in the process and feel like they have a part in determining what the title will be. But I came up with this idea of our tribe, your story, but then pretty impactful, huh?
Yeah.
And then I thought of something where I would like to infuse the word ancestral, or ancestral, something, I don't know. So I think if we bring more people together and we play around with those stuff out there.
Yeah.
Then,
And then we could play around with the chat GPT to create video pictures and all that stuff. We'll play around, make it, you know, there's a lot of playing. You know, the whole idea of Epic Mastermind, and it's like every day we have to reinvent this again, right? The whole idea of Epic Mastermind is just, you know, highly passionate, community-driven people that want to do amazing things in life. And majority of amazing things is just to play. So we should have been playing all the time. And so that's what we're going to continue to do. So that was a good point.
I'm trying to keep up my end of the bargain play.
Hey, listen, you already have, believe me. You already have. All right, what else is on the agenda? I think
That's really it. Besides really just the personal updates. Well, I'm happy because with the book we've, you know, talked about the words chosen. We talked about the title options.
Where's her office? I could just go grab it while you're talking.
Oh, her desk